Hello, good evening. Thanks for joining us. Hopefully you can hear us. We'll just adjust the camera. Now we can see ourselves. So, hi folks.
Good evening.
If someone can just say that you can hear
That we're
us.
loud and proud. You can hear us, see us, and all the usual good stuff. And Lloyd, no, I'm not late. There was a countdown on there, and I've hit it right on time.
We were going to try and risk. Letting it come on itself, but we thought we better not because it probably won't come on knowing our luck. So yeah.
Hi, Gary.
Cool.
To answer your question, no, I don't keep my eggs in the fridge. I normally leave them out. I have put them in the fridge recently, and they're too cold, so they do go a little bit funny and sometimes explode.
Yeah, you had one explode the other day.
Because it was put in the fridge.
Nearly blew our only cooking device up, didn't you, the other day? I've never...
Yeah,
it was a total mess.
It was good fun.
We had an exploded egg, and it was...
It made me run.
It was a proper mess. So, thanks for joining us. There's plenty of people dropping in the comments. I know Jules has said hello to a few people, but if you just want to sort of have a trot through... Jules?
Responsibility.
And if I'm looking over here today, it's only because we've got it on the screen on the telly, so I can see the comments.
So there are some comments.
So I'm not gazing into space.
We have, and I'll probably read you out a couple of times, but we'll go from the top. Thank you, VW Adventures, Anne Brooks. We've got Jeff Foster, Andy Wild, Gary Wilson, Mr. Ditton, Gary Wilson again, Anne Shirley, Hitch Up and Toe. We have Howard. We have Gregor, Bob. Venomator, so we've got Rog, we've got Lloyd Goodwin, both here tonight, so that's Lloyd and Yvonne.
Kyla and Stephen.
Oh!
Collapse.
Jane and Helen.
Hello.
Martin Sanderson, good
Eileen.
evening. Posh Cats. Collapse
Bob
Chaps.
Earnshaw. Itchy Feet. And we did read your Itchy Feet, we read your DM earlier. Jules didn't get a chance to reply, but I believe you've now cooked something, so good work.
Yeah, I was busy setting up, so
He
apologies,
was
I haven't had a
setting
chance
this
to
up,
come
so,
back
yeah,
yet.
so we did get it, and I'm glad you've cooked something. I hope it was nice.
Carla
nice
and
what I
Stephen,
made. Oh,
thank you for joining
my
us.
father's here.
Oh.
Sid Lewis is here.
Oh.
Sid, I'm so glad you've made it. Yeah, my dad's on.
But once again, Ian, Caravan Gossip, I know you've got several moderators in the house tonight, so thank you very much again for joining us and blue spannering for us.
We've
so
got George in Devon, Mark and Sue Stones, Crafty Caravanners, Graham Wild, so loads of people. So yes,
Bob Earnshaw.
Yeah, so
Graham
brilliant.
Balls, yeah.
Well, tonight's plan of action is we'll just have a little catch up and then we've got a quiz. It's not a difficult quiz because nobody likes difficult quizzes because it takes the fun out of it. So we've got a quiz.
We've got the interrogation lamp out and everything, and it's not even on. What's going on?
And, well, the lighting's fine, Jules.
Ah, it looks bad.
So there is a prize as well, but the way we'll do the prize is I'll explain that in a bit. And then also, I'm not sure if I've mentioned it or not. Oh, that's wonderful, Jules. Now the light's bouncing off my forehead.
Yeah, and mine.
I look like the Statue of Liberty.
Not quite, darling.
So,
not quite.
It's probably got more charisma than me. Bingo next week, and we now have 2 prizes for bingo next week, which again I'll explain in a little bit, but excellent, we've got another prize for that. So thanks for everyone joining us. I don't know what sort of week people have had. I think it's, and Jane's joined Martin as well. So it's been a bit of a funny week, really. I know we left you last Friday, and then since then we've all had probably sort of settling more into this isolation. But it's been difficult for people this week, I think. Do you want to just sort the lights out, Jules?
Yeah, I am.
You can sort of see that Jules has got a little bit bored. And if anybody would like a giant 19 stone 5-year-old, then I have got one here. But yeah, it's been a bit of a difficult week, I think, for a few people. And we've been in contact with quite a lot of people. It's important that we do keep in touch with people, your family, your friends, people on here. The social media side's been really good. We've been doing the Twitter lives, and then every day everybody's on social media just checking in on each other. We've been obviously in touch with my dad, who, yes, he is on tonight, which is always a scary thought. We've been in touch with Yvonne and Lloyd and Anne and Gary, and I've texted Carla and Stephen today, and they're fine. We've spoken with Andrew up in the Hebrides. He's fine with Dougal. But isolation can be very hard, and a lot of us have got other people. Like, sadly, I've got Jules, but a lot of people.
Sadly, I've got someone who makes my ears bleed.
Can you imagine being stuck in a house with me for weeks on end?
For days.
Well,
and
weeks,
days,
darling. It's going to be weeks.
days,
This isn't days.
And weeks.
But the important thing is to think about the people that are actually by themselves, joking aside, because what you forget when you have got like family with you is you've got someone to talk to, and sort of reassure each other. When you're by yourself, and I'm sure, Andrew will say, and like my dad as well, when you're by yourself, it can be a very long day because you don't have that interaction. So it is important just to give people a ring and just check that they're okay. And this is why sort of doing this on a Friday, at least it gives people a chance to get together and just sort of talk about how we're all feeling, really. It's very sad, though, that, there's a lot of people doing some really very kind and very generous things. I'm one of those people. I don't know if... I don't think Alison Richardson's on, bless her, but Alison, who normally joins us, she's had a bit of a bad day today. She's the most lovely person ever, and she's a hairdresser. She's self-employed, and sadly, obviously, she's got no work. So she started making masks for Age UK because she's an excellent seamstress, and those that know her will know what I mean. She makes some amazing things, and she's been making face masks in the time that she's got on her hands. And she said today that she was really upset and just wanted to go and get back into bed because somebody had said to her, oh, it wasn't even worth making them. And I just think, what a nasty thing to say to somebody who is so kind and is doing something for, other people. So if you are doing something for other people, don't let anyone put you off doing it because there's nothing that's not worthwhile. So we just need to, keep positive and keep at it, don't we, really? I think that's sort of the message in that respect. But look after each other as well and check in on each other. Now, since we saw you last week, we were saying about, what we're going to be doing. Jules has actually been on with a couple of applications this week because all our work's stopped. We're not working. I've written a couple of bits. I've written some blogs this week. But apart from that, we haven't got our commissioned work on, and none of us can go anywhere. So it's a case of, right, what are we doing? So Jules has had a couple of applications in, but
crayon tester.
Yeah, crayon tester. But one thing we were quite disappointed with was this week we've been watching out to see if the local police forces were taking anyone back. And funnily enough, today I've noticed West Yorkshire are, which is now, having looked at it, is no use for us because although that was our force, we're obviously here now in Somerset. So, West Yorkshire's left behind. But for them to basically rejoin, I was chuckling, wasn't I? Because it was like, there was an email address which basically said, if you want to come back, email us and you can start tomorrow, is basically what it said. Even in Somerset, which is the force where we are now, I've been checking every day with them, and it came on, a couple of days ago. Now I can't remember which day it was. It might have been April.
No,
it might
be Thursday.
Because
we did the Twitter live, so it was yesterday.
Wednesday. It was Wednesday. It came on. That's why we couldn't do the Twitter live. But it kept. Well, that wasn't that. But that was a different application. But yeah. So we went on the Avon Somerset, and it had come on, and we were like, oh right, had a look, and to rejoin there, the hoops you had to jump through, and the information we would have had to get from West Yorkshire. By the time we'd have got that information, all this would be over. And I just thought, and you actually said, it reminds me why I left. And I thought, yeah, it does remind you.
I would go back. I will go back to help people with the skill set that I've got and everything that's from years gone by. But I just don't see
bureaucracy.
I just don't see the reason why I've got to then get like several years of my PDR, which is a performance development sort of record.
So we'll wait and see on that one. Right, what's going on with folk?
Gareth's put a question to us saying, when do you think the campsites will be back open? I know you don't know the answer, but I'm itching to get out. Well,
I know.
Join the club.
Yeah.
And no, we don't know the answer. I wish we did.
No.
And I feel a little bit like the 5 o'clock update on the question time at Downing Street. It's like asking the same question over and over. It's
I think April and May are gone. June, I know the club were looking at the end of June. It all depends how quickly things level off, doesn't it? And I mean, they're saying about next weekend being our peak, and then it'll be hopefully all downhill.
Yeah, but they can't.
But they
Nobody
can't.
can.
No, and
Yeah,
the problem is, although I think in a way, I'll say it's a good thing, but because I think there must be a lot of people infected that have been infected that are infected, so we will see a peak. And the more we stay in, the less likely we are to spread it. I mean, I hope this weekend people take it seriously because the good
it's going
weather.
to be warm.
Yeah.
People want to get out.
From what I've seen, I think a lot of people are going to be getting a little bit fed up of what they're doing, that being staying in, and they're going to try and go out, and that will cause a big problem. So yeah, we'll wait and see. I know this weekend and next weekend there's going to be a camp out for the NHS. So if you've got like your caravan or your motorhome or camper van or trailer tent or tent at home, put it up and sleep outside. And you can donate. It is camp out for the NHS, and next weekend it's camp out for nurses, and that's an industry event. So, and even if you haven't got a tent, you can make like with sheets or something, make something in your lounge. So there are events going on. It's not quite the same as all meeting up on a campsite and having a barbecue, but it's the best we're going to get for now. So those are good fundraising events as well if you want to take part. I think David Bell, he was setting up. I think he was setting up in your lounge, from what I remember, on seeing some pictures.
He had his inflatable beds out.
Yeah, so
David Bell's made a very good point actually. Just going through, trying to keep up with the comments. He said even once they start relaxing things, the social distancing needs to stay in place. It's not going to be a case of right back out and about. That's it. I think to sort it all out, there's got to be an exit strategy as well. Obviously with the planning and everything that's gone into it, so it's not going to be any time soon. But the end is going to be hopefully near.
Yeah, so we'll wait and see. And I know the NCC, which is sort of the leader of the industry, is making contact with all the manufacturers and the dealerships and all the rest of it. So they're obviously trying to keep it all together for when we do get back out and running. So we'll see what comes of that. But yeah, I mean, that's it. We've got something to look forward to, which is the main thing. But it's a difficult one. And there are people out there who I know who at the moment have got friends and family who've been unwell. So it's really a case of, let's all get through this and then we can carry on at the other end.
David said he's decided he's putting the real tent up in the garden.
Well, this is what I'd said about our awning and putting the awning up for Easter. You're not too... I know you said I could do it, but gotta be joking. I'd probably blow it up. It'd explode. I'd pump it to death and then it'd blow up. Yeah, I could test the Van Gogh awning to destruction, but I don't probably think that's a very good idea. So that's sort of what we've been doing. Apart from that, Jules has done some gardening. You've mowed the lawn. It's immaculate. And we've been watching Marvel films. We've never really watched many Marvel films, and we've got into them.
Because they're so realistic.
Yeah, I always wanted to be a superhero. I did.
She wears a cape and runs around the bedroom and everything.
Yeah, with my pants over my pyjamas. I was telling people on Twitter this week some stories about my dad. And Dad, you thankfully weren't on the Twitter live because I don't think you've fathomed that out. How you fathomed this out, I don't know. But I was telling people about when we used to go to America a lot. When I was little, my relatives, my great aunt, my Auntie Mavis, she in the 60s, I think it was, moved to America because one of her children had severe asthma and literally they really couldn't stay here any longer because of our climate. And I was telling everyone about when we went to Vegas, Dad, and the sheriff ended up coming to our room, if you remember, because you abandoned us in that hotel room. I was telling a few stories from my rather bizarre childhood. But anyway, I won't tell you those now. But yes, we were reliving Vegas.
There's a couple of funny ones that are dropping in. I'll get the serious one out the way first.
Go on.
Roger's saying, question for the community: has anyone been told that they are not getting their fare back from the Eurotunnel after cancelling their booking? It's the first I've heard of it. To be honest, Roger, but
I don't know.
I'm not sure because we haven't got anything booked
No.
that way, so we're not too sure with that.
We've got Are you still happy with the car?
Oh, that was the other one I wanted.
Yes, John.
Absolutely.
To be fair, I mean, we were talking about.
I'd rather be able out in it using it, but
Yeah. I was talking the other week about on Twitter about the cars because I've always been a bit of a petrol head and I've had some mega cars, and I was always a badge snob. I'm quite happy to admit it. But because we were both leaving the police, we had to economise because we'd always had two cars, decent cars, and so we needed a big heavy tow car, and that's when we went out looking. And our earlier vlogs were obviously sort of what we'd looked at, and in the end we settled for the SsangYong Rexton. A number of reasons, because of its curb weight, because of its capacity to tow, the price of it and the spec of it. And I must say, we've had it 2 years. We've done 35,000 miles, which is a big mileage. A lot of that's towing, including our 3,000 miles to Sweden and back last year. We've had not a single thing go wrong with it. So you get I think it's a 7-year warranty now. Ours was a 5 when we got ours, but it's 7 now. So absolutely brilliant. It's not the most economical car, but it weighs over 2 tons empty, so you're not going to get fuel economy to the moon and back. But it's cheap to insure, it's cheap to tax, brilliant, really good car. And
Vanessa, I wish I was with you, sat watching it rather than being in it and having a beer in the patio. That sounds quite cool. And who's behind Above and Beyond tonight? Is it Sean? Is it Lizzie? Or is it both of you? Because they're asking how Fudge is getting on. Probably as well as Bentley is with looking after you guys, to be fair.
Yeah, Fudge is he's pretty chilled out, is Fudge. It's not much bothers him. I tell you what, like
father, like son.
For a German Shepherd, that dog is so well behaved. I mean, they're a good breed, but he is fantastic, isn't he? But yeah, he's loving it. We've been out on some big boy walks in the fields. Just across from our house, there's literally a path into fields. That's where Jules goes running. Jules got attacked by a pug. Was it a pug?
Yeah, it was a pug.
Jules got attacked by a pug. It took him all he had not to launch it across over the hedge into another field when it went for him.
What? Right, the tale is, I'm just doing jogging round laps around this field, and this person almost barged his way through the hedge line with a dog. I saw the dog first. Called it, sat it down to heel, brilliant. So I'm jogging up, got my earpods, headphone things in, running along. As soon as I get close to this dog, well, it's running around my feet. I'm tripping up, and I was like one of those cartoons where you've just got feet going everywhere, and I was like, oh, this is really not happening to me. So I ended up running faster to try and stop myself from it anyway. But yeah, it nearly had me over.
You got back flustered, didn't you? I said, what are you doing?
Made me run.
Yeah. Anyway, so we digress. But Collapse have actually got their own exercise routine with their dogs, where Dave's been doing stuff with Mango and Chili, like lifting them up and doing stuff.
Sean.
I'm keen for Jules to do it with Fudge, but you've not done it yet.
No, I haven't done it yet. I haven't had a chance. I've been too busy filling these applications.
Well, how about, I'll tell you what, Sean, if you get, we'll get in touch with Sean. If Sean does some exercises with Bentley and films it, and Jules does his exercises with Fudge, and we can combine that with Dave and his little toy dogs, because they're not real dogs, they're pretend dogs, and then we could make a proper and
Mango, I'm not so
Andrew
sure.
could do it with Dougal, and between us, we could do a proper animal workout for the hell of it, really. Anyway,
because we've got time on our hands.
We've got loads of time on our hands. So, shall we start with the quiz? Because I know we're all very excited about the quiz. Now, what we'll do is, if we all get our pens and paper, so I've got mine ready, but I have also got the answers, so I'm going to be quite good at this. So we've got our pens and papers to hand. Now, it's a pretty straightforward quiz, because if you're like me, I lose interest pretty quickly. So if the questions are too difficult, I lose interest. So
no, I lose interest very, very quickly.
Yeah, Jules even more so. So we've got fairly straightforward questions, the general knowledge, and then we've got some caravanning ones just at the end.
I'll just quickly add, it's open to anybody. Is the dog agility challenge, because Bob's saying don't forget Poppy.
Oh, yeah.
So Bob and Poppy.
Oh, now this could be a really good idea.
Eileen, Bob McKay with yours, and anybody else, because there's so many people who have pets.
Right, we'll definitely we'll get a vlog of Well, I was going to call it vloggers and doggers. No, you don't want to call it vloggers and doggers. That's a whole new type of video. Let's just get on with the quiz.
This
Yeah.
this is why we do lives.
Yeah, we'll
Oh,
sort
dear.
out an animal exercise video.
Martin and Bramble.
Yeah, Martin and Bramble. And Gareth, not with your back. Maybe little Freddie could do something with Ollie. Anyway, so pens and papers out. What we're going to do is, because we can't adjudicate fairly, because obviously you're there and I'm here.
And you could cheat.
And you could cheat, but you wouldn't, because that's not in the spirit of it. But what we're going to do is we're going to go through the quiz, go through the answers, and whoever gets the most answers correct will get a big round of applause. What we're then going to do to win the prize, because tonight's prize, Collapse are donating
I wanted to do my drum roll.
the double adapter, which goes on your, correct me if I'm wrong, it looks like I'm milking a cow, but I'm not. It goes on the...
Goes on your waste pipes.
It goes on your waste pipes. So if you win, though, and you've already got that, there is a second prize for next week, which are the flexi pipes. So I suppose we could do a swap if you happen to win and you've got it. So to win, what we're going to do...
Carla's put, would a clip of Steve lifting me suffice?
Well, why not?
Why not?
Yeah, as long as you're exercising.
Oh,
Maybe
brilliant.
you could wear an animal costume and get a little dog nose, and some ears. Oh yeah.
Or when he's
definitely.
filming you, if you do it on Instagram or one of the other apps, you can put a filter on so you look like a little rabbit
Little
or a
animal.
dog or a...
Yeah, if you could be a spaniel, Carla, that would, because I'm not sure if you've got a spaniel in the mix. So I'm going to sort this out this weekend. Yeah, right, brilliant. We'll do that. So to win, basically, we'll do the quiz, but then to win the Collapse prize, it's going to be a fastest fingers first. So I'm going to ask a question, and whoever types the answer in the comments, whoever types the question in the comments, that will be our winner. So that's how we know it's going to be fair. And then after that, I'll explain about how we're going to do the bingo next week. Right, guys. So pens in hands, pads in fingers, and here we go. And my dad's really excited about this because he's joining in. He's even got some paper, I'm told, which, if you saw my dad's handwriting, you'd know how funny that is. Right, so question number 1, if we're ready. Question number 1. How many teeth does an aardvark have? How many teeth does an aardvark have?
I thought these were caravan related.
No, they're coming next. You weren't listening as usual. Right, question number 2, if you're ready. Here we go. Ready? In the rhyme, how many mice were blind? In the rhyme, how many mice were blind? We're getting some cheats on there. Right. Oh, people are putting answers there as well. Yeah, yes, 3. That's very good, everybody.
Is this what you're meant to be writing?
Yeah, you might be writing the answers down. We'll go through them. But type them out, then everyone's got them. Oh, 3, yay. Well, we'll do it like that if you want, because it's quite entertaining. Right. Well, we'll do it like that then. If everyone's going to type the answers, we'll do it like that. So, right, we've got... Right. Well, how many teeth... Let's go back to the first one then, because everyone's going to put it on there. So let's do it. So how many teeth does an aardvark have? The answer was none. Right. In the rhyme, how many mice were blind? 3. Yes, well
apart
done.
Apart from retire and retire, who's put 16.
Next question. If you rode a chopper, what was this? If you rode a chopper, what was this? So let's see if people know the answer to that one. A bike. Yeah. You have to be above a certain age, I think, to know the answer.
Andrew's put a rally.
Steve and Carla. It probably was the rally chopper. I'm not sure if I had the rally chopper.
The chopper was...
I know I had a rally burner. Yeah, it had big...
handlebars.
Yeah, it's definitely like an American thing.
An
Right.
orange bike. Lee and Laurie.
Question 5. Right, here we go. This is one for the Welsh. What is the national flower of Wales? What's the national flower of Wales?
It was a rally chopper.
Rally
Friend
chopper.
had a grifter.
The national flower of Wales.
Leek.
It's not leek. That's very close. I think that's the national
Here we go.
vegetable. But very close.
They're all flying. Daffodil,
Daffodils.
daffodil. I saw thistle
Thistle.
from Richard Harrison. Yeah.
Yeah.
Got leek, Daffodil.
So, yeah, well done, everybody. The correct answer is daffodil. Next one. Right, here's a really difficult one. Even my dad should know this. What is a quarter of 1,000?
250.
Jules? What is a quarter of 1,000? Yeah. Oh, look at Martin straight in, followed by Rog. And then Poshcats, look at Anne. Oof.
And then you've got other people that are waiting for
Yeah.
the first one and typing it in.
Yeah, the copycats, look. Look at these cheats. Lloyd, you're a financial advisor. Why is it taking you so long to figure that one out? That's Yorkshire business sense for you. Right, number 7. Okay, we're ready. Which ocean surrounds the Maldives? Which ocean surrounds the Maldives? Let's see who's a clever little monkey here then.
The delay, it's unfair.
Oh, Anne. Oh,
Anne Brooks straight in.
Oh, Anne straight in. I bet Gary,
Pacific.
when he was in the war,
India.
I bet he patrolled out there.
During the war.
I always do that. I go, wow, this is Gary. We need to get Gary on the phone in this week. Wow, this is what he always says. Those that know him. So Gary, tell us about the Indian Ocean. Wow.
Stop talking.
Right, number 8. Which word can be placed before bottle, bell, and bird? So which word can be placed before bottle, bell, and bird? We've got some answers. Oof.
Yeah, don't read it out too, because people are still catching up. Yeah, look at that. Boom, boom, boom. None. Bike, daffodil, 250 Indian blue.
Good work, everyone. Yes, the answer is blue. Right, next one. Which planet shares its name with a dog? Which planet shares its name with a dog?
Sorry, I'll go to the bottom so you can see.
It's all right. Oof.
Hitch. Oh, Adam.
Who's got in the first? Mark Stones. Oof. Tell you what, they're pretty fast, this lot. Pluto. Yeah, if I'd have known the answers, I probably would have taken a little while to get that one. Good work, everyone. For those of you that haven't got it, it's Pluto. Right. Let's see how I'm going to get this one. By law, ice cream vans are banned from playing their tune after what time? So, by law, ice creams are banned from playing their tune after what time? Who's coming in first on this one?
What are you going? Is it what?
7 p.m. Poshcats.
Ooh.
A wannabe ice cream man in his motorhome.
7 p.m.
Well done, Trev. Good work. Oof. Rob Forrest, 11 o'clock.
Bonus question. What's the offence?
Yeah.
No,
Oh, brilliant.
only joking.
Good work.
Fixed penalty ticket.
Yeah. So it is 7 o'clock. Retire and Rehire have got them all in one. They're doing well.
Yeah.
So yeah, 7 o'clock. In what's exciting news? Right, next one.
They only play it when there's no ice cream left. Is that what you tell all the kids?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, brilliant.
Oh, the ice cream vans. Oh, that means they've sold
That
out.
means they're totally sold
That's
out.
a proper.
Sorry.
Who said that? Was that Rob? I said that's a
Yeah.
proper Yorkshire thing.
I
That.
think it's Zoe.
Oh, brilliant. Right, here we go. So the answer, yeah, it was 7 o'clock. Right, not including the thumb, how many fingers does Homer Simpson have on each hand? Not all together, but on each hand. So not including his thumb, how many fingers does Homer Simpson have on his hand? Oh, we've got Guy Thompson, I think, could be in there. Oh, do you know, how do you people know this? Seriously, I wouldn't have had a clue. Would you have known that?
Yeah.
Would you? Right, okay.
I've been sat in for the last week.
You look like Homer Simpson now. Right, so
Don't.
correct. The answer is 3. So good work, everybody. Right, here we go, another one. And I wouldn't have known this one either. My Big Fat Greek Wedding is set in which American city? My Big Fat Greek Wedding is set in which American city?
No, I've no idea. Big fat
Have we got any proper film buffs?
Why, is that a film?
New York? No. Yeah, it is,
Boston?
yeah. Boston? No.
Oklahoma?
No. No. I wouldn't have known. I don't think I've ever seen it. No idea. Oh, we've got a winner. Rob
What is
Forrest.
it? Chicago?
Yeah, Chicago. Good work, Rob. I bet he Googled it.
Chicago.
Yeah,
I
Chicago.
like their pizzas.
Chicago Town Pizzas. Right, here we go. Oh, this is a bit easier. I know this one. Which actor played Detective Axel Foley? Who played Axel Foley?
Oh, I know that one. It's one of my favourite films.
Yeah, I like that one.
Will I get a
Rob
copyright?
Rob says he didn't Google it.
Will I get a copyright strike if you do the...
Possibly. Holidays in a
There we
Hummer
go.
were in first. So, yeah. Yeah, Wesley Snipes. Gail, you must have watched a different version. Yeah, Eddie Murphy. So, good work there. Right, here we go. Oh, now this one might stump you. I got 3 of these, but then not the 4th. So, if we're ready with the next one, everybody. How many American states start with new? How many American states start with new? You don't have to name them, just I need the number. So don't just guess numbers. But if you can name them, I'll give you an extra bonus of nothing.
Got 5, 6, 5, 6, 5, 1, 3, 4.
No, keep guessing. Oh,
The Beckwiths,
the Beckwiths.
4. Poshcap's 4.
I think the Beckwiths. It is 4. It is 4.
Alison, Eddie Murphy.
Can anyone name these 4 states then? This is for a bonus point that equates to nothing, in effect. So, can anyone name them? New York.
Virtual pat on the back.
Yeah.
New Jersey.
New Jersey.
New Orleans.
No, that's not a...
No, it's not a state.
No. So, New Hampshire. Yeah, that was one I didn't get. And there's one more.
New England.
No. I'll give you it. It's New Mexico. New Mexico. So those are the 4 states. So, yeah, good work, folks. Right, here we go. This is an easy one. What is the first name of Boris Johnson's father? What's the first name of Boris Johnson's father?
It's easy when you know the answer.
Yeah, I've got them here. Who's going to be first with this one? Oh, Anne. Is that Anne again? She's straight in. Dad. Yeah, Mr. Johnson. Dad. Yeah. So, yeah, that's it. The answer is, as correctly stated, Stanley. Right.
Going back to the movies that we've been watching, I only found out yesterday that Stan Lee has a cameo in most of the films.
Marvel films.
Marvel
Yeah.
films that they do.
Yeah. We found
Never
that
knew
out.
that.
No, it's amazing what you learn when you sat on the sofa.
At home, 10 hours a day, nothing to do.
Right, here we go. No, I don't. Right, which Apollo mission was the last to take man to the moon? Again, I haven't got a clue on this one. Which Apollo mission was the last to take man to the moon? It'd be interesting. To see who comes out with this one. It's whether people are just guessing numbers or if they actually know. Ooh. George Devon. Yeah. And Crafty Caravanners. Yeah, and Bob.
And Howard.
Yeah, and Holidays in a Hummer and Gail. Gail's just following everyone else. Yeah, the answer it's 17. I haven't got a clue. My general knowledge is obviously...
Your dad says 7.
Yeah, my dad still...
10 short.
My dad still doesn't know a man's been to the moon. They went years ago, Dad. It was in black and white. Gary Brooks went as well. He was there for that. Right, are we ready? Next one, guys. Right. This is a tough one. In darts, what is the lowest score not possible to score with 1 dart? In darts, what is the lowest score not possible to score with 1 dart? Have we got any keen darts players?
I know this.
Jules, yeah, you're good at darts. Does anyone know that, though?
So with 1 dart, the lowest score.
Yeah. What? Yeah. So, yeah, with...
If you think about it, it's really logical and easy.
Have we got anyone?
Collapse are close.
Ooh.
There we go, Crafty Caravanners.
Yeah, 23.
23.
Yeah. I haven't got a clue. See, my dad's going 1. I think
The way to think of it is with 1 dart, you can hit all the way round to 20. So you straight away all the way around to 20. 21 is obviously the sevens, so 777. And then 22 is 11. 23 is the first number that you can't hit.
But can't you get 1111?
That'd be 33.
Yeah, that's really good. Just checking, everyone. So it is 23, you see.
This is why I don't talk.
That's why I don't. Right, so the answer was 23, and we've got a lovely explanation from Jules. Right, next one. Whose autobiography is entitled... Sorry. I was going to make something up, but I won't. Long Walk to Freedom. Whose autobiography is entitled Long Walk to Freedom?
These are too hard, Gail said.
Ah, there's some easy ones coming. Mandela. Yeah, Howard B's got it. Nelson Mandela. And later this year... Well, later this year, Andrew Ditton's releasing a book, his autobiography called...
Dave, I haven't found freedom.
Andrew's walk's called Long Walk to the Hebrides, and that'll be out for Christmas.
Mine's Long Walk, Short Pier.
So we'll all look forward to your book, Andrew. Right, we've got now, last but not least, and then we'll move on to some caravanning questions. Last but not least, Cockney rhyming slang. How much is a pony? So in Cockney rhyming slang, how much is a pony? And I haven't got a clue of this one either. Has anyone got that one?
500, 50,
No.
20,
No.
20, 50.
We know Cockneys. Oh,
25.
25.
Richard.
Oh, well done, Richard. Yeah, apparently it's 25.
How's that Cockney rhyming stang?
I don't know. I don't really know Cockney rhyming.
Well, it's like apples and pears is stairs.
Yeah.
That's Cockney rhyming
A
slang.
pony, 25. I don't know. Does anyone know the answer? I don't know. If anyone does, you get a bonus point, which is worth nothing.
Rehire and retire, putting all the questions, and they're pretty quick with these.
Yeah.
25 of the...
They're actually got, I think, just about most of them right. Yeah. Right, so what we'll do is we'll move on to some caravanning-related questions now. So here we go. Fingers ready. Swift is based in which county? Swift is based in which county?
It's the manufacturer.
Oof.
Hull.
But no.
It's
The
not...
county. Oof, we've got some... Yorkshire's not a county.
Close, Howard.
Yeah, oh. Itchy feet.
There we go, yeah.
Itchy feet.
Well, saying that, Howard's put York, so that's...
Oh, yeah, sorry, where was that? I missed that. Yeah, Howard. So, yes, you were very close, Gareth. Hull is in East Yorkshire, but it's not a county. But...
Somerset.
We'll let you off.
Humberside.
So East Yorkshire was the answer to that. So, well done, folks. Right, here we go. See if you know this one. Adria caravans are all named after what?
There was always going to be an Adria one in there, wasn't there?
They'd all be Adria if it was up to me. I know those answers. Adria caravans are all named after what? Oh, we've got a few coming in now, but Anne Brooks got in there quick. But yes.
Oh, and Andrew.
But the answer it is rivers. Right. If we are ready for our next caravan-related question. Here we go. Which awning company is based in Denmark? Which awning company is based in Denmark? They manufacture in Denmark. Who is it?
There might be a couple to this.
I had a check, and I think there's just the one. Because the other one I thought it was actually...
Oh, look. Straight away.
Yes.
Mike.
Yeah. We have some winners. It is... Isabella.
As you can see there, Isabella.
It is Isabella. In fact, they're opening a new factory as well later this year. A new, more modern facility, I believe.
I don't know.
That's Steve told us about it. Right, here's another one. If we're ready, we have a next question. Where does the Kadak originate from? Where does the, or as they pronounce it, Kadak. Where does the Kadak originate from? What's Gail's?
I need a wee.
Oh, bless her. Right. South Africa. We've got some awesome, yeah, we've got some winners there. It is, it's South Africa, and the cob also comes from South Africa. So they're quite good at making barbecue devices. So yeah, South Africa. Right. Now this is a pretty easy one. I don't expect anybody to get this wrong. Name Andrew Ditton's dog. Name Andrew Ditton's dog. I hope Andrew's first. Oh.
David Bell.
Oh. David Dougal, so. Yeah. Vanessa Paul, I don't know. Oof. Fred.
He never smiles.
You never smile. Yeah.
That's what you'd think he's called.
It's like his stage name. So, yeah, Dougal. Dougal was the answer to that one.
Also correct.
Another animal.
David, it's your worst enemy.
Right, here we go. If we're ready for another one. And this is dog related as well. What breed is our dog Fudge? What breed is Fudge? There could be two answers and I'll accept either of them. But I won't bore you with the details of the actual. Oh, we've Howard's in there, Andrew's in there, Itchy Feet. Oof. A Labrador.
Land shark.
I think he wishes. Yes. Gosh. Well done, guys.
A dog.
Yes, he is a German Shepherd, or I will accept Alsatian because they are in fact the same breed, which I won't bore you with the facts of how that is the case, but they are. But yes, he's a German Shepherd, and he stinks. Okay, now we've got a question here. Now somebody else here should know the answer to this question. What make of motorhome do Sue and Trevor from Posh Cats have? What make of motorhome do Sue and Trevor have? Sue and Trevor, if you don't know this. So, if anyone knows Posh Cats, what is the... Oh, we've got some answers here. Look at this. Who's in there first? The Beckwiths, Gareth, Anne Brooks, Mike Reed. Yeah. So, the answer is, yes, they have a Swift Bolero. Right. Have we got everyone's answers in there?
Yeah.
Okay.
Swift Bolero.
Cool. Right. Last but not least, here we go. Name the German manufacturer beginning with the letter K. Name the German manufacturer beginning with the letter K.
Yay! David Bell, straight in.
David Bell, he's all over it.
Posh Cats, well done, everyone.
Yes, we've got loads of correct answers now. It is Naus, or as they say in Germany, Knaus. As who was it? Keith, bless him.
Yeah.
Keith, bless him. He entered the cooking last week. He's English and he lives in Germany. And the other week I had what was it? I can't remember how it came into it. But was it with the tab video? Yeah. And I'd called it Naus, but I know it is Knaus, and that's how they pronounce it, obviously, in the industry. But in the video, I just called it Naus, because otherwise people would think I was a bit strange. And bless him, he messaged me to say, I just wanted to let you know it's Knaus. And I thought, oh, bless him. But yeah, I did know. I just didn't want people asking me questions. He's lovely.
Have we got the prize question? Or...
Yes, so... Well done, everyone. We had a very good selection of questions and answers there. And Collapse, did I win? No, you didn't. I don't know who the winner was because there was some... Most people got most of those right. I say they were pretty straightforward. So what we're going to do now is, if you wish to win the Collapse prize, now, as I say, we've got the double adapter. But if you win it and you've already got that, there is the flexi pipes. I'm sure Collapse won't mind us swapping that.
There is a term and condition, though, of this. Please, if you are watching in America or any other place in the world other than the UK, then we probably will struggle to get it to you, I think. So,
yes,
UK entries only, I think, would be fair.
So, if you're all ready now, this is the important question. So, we've had the fun bit. We've seen who are clever beggars, and we've seen who are a bit thick. So,
and those of you that copy.
So if
cut and paste, it's your best friend. If
you want to win the Collapse prize, here is the question now. So get ready. Now, seriously, this is fingers Fastest fingers first. We will accept the first correct answer. So if you are ready, we want to know, what is the registration of our car? What is the full registration of our car? Full registration of our car. Who's going to get there first? Gail Cooper, that's me out. Oh, Gareth. Has Gareth got it? And
Gareth.
Martin's a close second. Oh, it's Gareth. Yay! Well done, Gareth. And little Freddie. I bet Freddie knew the answer. Hey, do you agree with that, Jules? 999. Yes. Our registration is WE18TOW, we tow. So
Gareth...
What's my father put?
I don't even see.
He's a bit further up.
We 18 row.
Yeah, you need to get out more, Dad, when all this is over. But no, well done. So, Gareth, you have one. That is fantastic. And you can, obviously, it's the...
Is that good for you, Gareth, or have you already got that?
Have you got the double adapter? If not, there's some pipes. So, brilliant. It's not taxed. Sadly, it is. Yeah, so brilliant.
Little Freddie is still away.
Can we win retire and rehire? Can we win a prize, please? Do you know what? I really wish we had loads of prizes to give to people, because everyone deserves prizes. And as I say, after all this, we are going to have a meetup where everyone is welcome to come, and we'll do all these things again, and we will have some prizes to genuinely give people as well. Even if I have to go and buy 1,000 bags of Haribos to give you all, and we'll do a barbecue and a cook-off and all the rest of it. So we will have prizes at some point.
And I just want to put out there as well, apologies if people have been buffering, if your internet speeds have dropped off, but it was the fairest way that we could figure out how to do it. So some people might have had the answers dropping in before we've even asked the question, with the tethering, buffering and whatever else they've got going on with everybody on the internet. So apologies for that, but it was the fairest way that we could see to do it.
Yeah, so that was fair. Now, what I want to do is, before anyone disappears off, if you want to join us next week for the bingo, I'm just going to go through what you need to do, because, again, we need to make sure that that's fair, because we've got 2 excellent prizes. One's the collapse prize. Now, next week for bingo, Summerswood, Angie and Mark have very kindly donated a prize for the bingo. So we've got 2 prizes, and they've donated a 2-night stay at Summerswood. Now, it is an adults only site, but it could be a good excuse to get away from your children for 2 nights. So this could be a real bonus for a lot of people. So we've got 2 brilliant prizes. So if next week you want to join in the bingo, what I need you to do to make sure it's fair is, I need you to make your bingo boards. And that sounds a bit naughty, doesn't it, your bingo boards? We need to, well, it does in my head. I've been indoors for too long. So this, I've made one, is the bingo board. Now, it's probably, might be back to front for you, I don't know. This is a bingo board, and you're going to need 2 of those, because I'm going to play 2 games. Your board, it doesn't matter how big it is, but it needs to be 3 blocks down. Go on.
No, Davy's just put, I'm not buttering her muffin.
Oh, yeah.
I read it before it disappeared.
Yeah. Well, you buttered my muffin.
I get it because of your dirty mind.
So we need 3 boxes down, and we need 9 boxes across. So as long as you've got that, it doesn't matter where your gaps are, but you need to choose 15 numbers. So you need 15 numbers. You might want to make a note of this or play it back later. But 15 numbers between 1 and 90. So totally whichever numbers you personally want. So 2 boxes. So for each prize, because we're going to play 2 games. And as I say, 15 numbers between 1 and 90, 90 inclusive. And you can use the same numbers in each box if you want, although, you know, it's up to you. More fun if you've got a mix. So that's how you'll do it. And you need 5 on a line. That's the only other thing you need. So 5, 5, 5. My maths makes 15. Lloyd and Yvonne, the financial advisors, will probably back me up on that one. So what will then happen, once you've made your boxes, you need, if you want to be entered into the competition for prizes, you need to send me a copy, a photo of your boxes.
Or a screenshot.
A screenshot, whatever it is, just take a picture of it. If you can send that to me, either by...
No, just do one. Just do one way. Because we,
Okay, all right,
we did the bake-off.
Email
People
it,
were
yeah.
getting in touch with us all over
Yeah.
and we missed some,
Okay.
so it's not fair.
If you email me it to, would you also put our email address on? It's herewetow@yahoo.com. Okay, so it's gone on there now, herewetow@yahoo.com. So make your 2 boards like that, 5 numbers on each line, so 15 numbers between 1 and 90. Take a picture of it, send it to us at herewetow@yahoo.com, and that way, when I go through them, we'll do a line just for a bit of fun, and then whoever wins the game is going to win the prize. But I need to make sure that what I'm shouting out is really your box. And I know people here wouldn't cheat, but I want it to be fair. Because
How are you picking the numbers?
I'm going to have a random generator on my phone that you can put in, and it will pick the numbers for us. So it's completely fair. Even if I've got people's cards, I'm not picking a favourite here. Anne and Gary, you won't be winning. No, so I'm not picking a favourite, and Dad, you won't either. I will be generating it off my phone, so it's completely random. So hopefully you'll be able to join in and win a couple of prizes. And even if you don't want the prizes, it's a good bit of fun.
When do they have to be in by?
Before 8 o'clock next Friday.
Well, we need to get them off, don't we?
Well, as long as I've got them on the emails, I can always then bring that picture up. So, well, you've nothing else to do, some of you, all week, apart from Rob Forrest, who's been doing a sterling job, working from home and looking after his kids, bless him, which I think's got. He's been doing a science project this week. So good work, everyone. So yeah, if you want to join in, please do those boxes. If you again play the live back later if you get stuck about what it is you should do. But it's there. It's pretty straightforward. I made this myself earlier, so it can't be that difficult. It was Anne Brooks that gave me a hand of where to go. What's my dad doing now? Dangerous. So yeah, we will.
Get your dad to call the numbers. Awesome.
Yeah. If you're up for that, then Dad. Guy Thompson says he's working. But yeah, so. So there we go. So I'm just reading our television screen to try and catch up on everything. So I don't know. I mean, what we can do is we can either draw a line under it there and go off for the evening and that's it. Or if anyone does want to talk about anything or ask anything, I'm perfectly happy to do that. It's completely up to you. It's whatever you guys want to do.
See if we can go through some of the comments.
And I'm sorry if people are working. I appreciate some people are, they're working in key worker roles or they're working in shops, they're driving jobs. So I'm sorry if some of you are going to miss out. If it goes well, the competitions and things, I'll try and keep doing them each week just so we've got a bit of fun. In fact, I had an idea for a competition. I can't remember what it was now, but I don't know. But yeah, so yeah, the bingo should be a bit of a laugh. And as I say, it is going to be, I'm going to pick numbers. And if that one go, in fact, we could have.
Oh, bless Chris. Chris Horrocks has said our daughter is drawing the bingo boxes already.
Oh, bless her. Good on her. Hopefully they'll look better than mine. I'm pretty impressed myself. Art was never my strong point. I was always more into writing, funnily enough.
Question from Trev.
Go on.
What's on the menu next tin to tum?
Well, you've got that gammon.
It's not very exciting, is it?
We could just film an hour of a gammon.
Throw a gammon joint in and shut it again.
Yeah, and just keep lifting the lid. I don't know. Well, what would you like to? What would you like to see?
Well, you can't say that because we can't get any supplies.
I don't know. We've got a co-op. Is there anything somebody would like Jules to cook? I say I have got gammon in the fridge and we've got bacon. Not that that's exciting.
No. I'll have a think.
Yeah.
I'll have a think because I've seen a really nice pasta recipe actually.
Pasta.
Yeah.
A growing hair competition.
Pasta like a pasta bake with layers, but
yeah.
I'll have a look.
Is that a whale pen?
Pheasant.
It is, Stephen. I don't even know where I borrowed this one from.
I do like pheasant. No, we got given that.
Did I get given it at that press? Oh, I can't remember. Crispy belly pork. Crikey. Pasta sounds good. Can you do pasta? A curry? Do you know, the one thing I can cook really well is curry, joking aside. And if I had a hob and a pan, I'd do one. But yeah, I can actually make really good curries. So yeah, I'm missing doing a good curry. Beans on toast. That's practically what we live on at the moment. So yeah, you may laugh. Howard B's going to do some sausages and muffins.
Oh, Andrew says he's mid-editing a vlog. So I'm going to beg you leave, everyone. Yeah.
Take care, Andrew, and I'll get in touch with you for that
coming
Dougal exercise routine clip that you'll do for us.
Beans on toast. I can do that.
Maybe a fish. Yeah,
Eggy bread.
Fish. I mean, I know people could do a lot of salmon. Anne does salmon, doesn't she, a lot on the Caddock?
Yeah, but I haven't got a Caddock.
No, we've got a cob. It heats it up. It does the same thing. But I don't know. We're not big, unless it's got batter on it. We're not big fish.
I've got to be careful because barbecues and burning stuff outside is a little bit frowned on at the moment. So. Well,
David Bell actually pointed out that some councils have got a restriction on barbecues and fires at the moment. I've checked ours in Somerset,
and we
haven't. No.
So I'll have to do it quickly.
Yeah. So.
Might be tinted from the microwave, a proper tinted.
Yeah. Do be careful if you sort of setting fire. Spring rolls, fish finger butties.
Spring rolls. I need a lot of oil. Could do it though.
Would you know how to do it? Yuri made them. Yuri makes really good spring rolls.
Yeah. At the Caddock Cook-Off, they were awesome.
And it would be good. Sorry, it would be good to do a meet again.
Sticky ribs.
And to do sticky ribs.
Do some barbecue.
Mark says
ribs.
A quiche. Quiche.
Yeah, that's just like a. It's just like a big omelette, isn't it? Really?
Could you do that? Oh, I don't know. Because is it short crust? I don't know. You're way beyond me now. I just have to buy one. A cake. I'm really good at doing cakes on the cob.
Fajitas. Well done, Gail. Yeah, that's...
Deep fried cream eggs.
Oh, that sounds so wrong. But it is Easter. Yeah.
I don't know. I mean,
curry sounds nice.
Yeah. Haggis and... These are pretty... Toad in the hole. I like toad in the hole. We'll do something.
Yeah, do some tacos or some fresh flour tortilla.
Yeah, we'll get the cob out. Because we do... What day is it today? Friday. Yeah, because we could do with doing a tin to tum over the weekend if we're going to do it. We'll have to put some... Have we got enough charcoal left?
No. Shucks.
David, I'd like to see Karina doing a bit of cooking. Jules could
do
a bit more relaxing.
So would I.
He'd end up in intensive care, David, if I did any more cooking. He's lucky I don't do any. My cooking is horrendous. It really is. You could finish people off with it.
David Bell's got the right idea.
Tapas.
Ping.
Ping.
I'm actually now waiting for my tea because I'm gonna go and microwave my meal.
Although we did, the other day we had the cob out and we had bacon sandwiches, didn't we? Which was nice. And I know it's a joke that I can't cook. And do you know what? I honestly am. I am really bad. And we can't all be good at everything. Yeah, thanks, Dad. You can laugh. Do you know what? We can't all be good at everything. And cooking was never my strong point. I can make curries. And other than that, it just doesn't seem to go right.
She's filling up.
You'll be filling up when you eat my food. But yeah, I was never any good at music. I was never any good at drawing anything. And I've never been any good at cooking. So those skills just seem to... But,
sausage rolls.
Well, I made sausage rolls. We've already got a vlog on those. I did genuinely make those with... Was it puff pastry I bought? Pre-made puff pastry. They were really nice, actually. What's my dad saying? Porridge. I'm really good at porridge.
I'll go and have a look and I'll see what I can get.
Yeah, we'll try and get into Tom out.
Yeah.
Yeah. We'll try
for Tuesday.
This. Rabbit. Can't cook, won't cook. I'll have a go. It's just dangerous.
I wonder if you could do a beef Wellington on the cob.
Well, yeah.
My sister did a beef Wellington, and she's an amazing. Well, she's an amazing cook, and to be fair, she's an amazing. What do you call somebody who does desserts? Not a baker.
Like a
patisserie.
Yeah.
Her roulades.
Yeah, it's amazing.
All of it. Lemon. I tell you what I could do. I could ring my sister, and because she has.
I thought you were going to tell me you're going to make a cheesecake.
No, I was just thinking.
My eyes lit up.
Do you remember that honey glazed ham that she did with the gammon?
Yeah, and cloves.
Yeah.
Cloves. Well, we've got gammon in there.
That's why I said it.
So what do we need? Honey and cloves.
Well, there's probably a bit more to it than that, but yeah.
Well, we have got a gammon, and the gammon needs cooking. So why do we do a gammon? And I don't know what we'd do with it. Could we do roast potatoes? I love potatoes.
You could, if I turn it into.
I've got a bit of an addiction for potatoes.
Just quickly, I just want to say, Nathan, Nathan Webb, for you. Hello to your wife, Emma.
Hello, Emma.
So there we go.
I bet Emma can cook. Can Emma cook? Yeah. Thankfully, I've got Jules. Oh, there's some little violins there.
How come Jules looks so well fed if you don't cook, Karina? Because I cook for myself, and the portions are huge.
Jules looks so well fed. I know, bless him. Yeah. We need to stop eating though. We've both put a lot of weight on. It's quite scary, really. It's quite easy to do as well. So
That's why I'm running.
I think as well we could have like after all this we could have a weigh-in and all go on a big diet together, and we could have like a weekly weigh-in. And that's enough. We could do a weekly weigh-in.
Whoa! This is meant to be happy.
This is happy. We're going to feel a lot better when we lose weight.
We're caravan and motorhomers, campers and van lifers here. If it's not Caddock and bacon sandwiches and, sorry, Andrew, or hash browns or whatever.
Oh, I mean, it's sad that Andrew's actually disappeared off as well now, because I have actually made Andrew vegan breakfast, haven't I?
Yeah.
Because we have met up with him a few times. Obviously, he goes under the radar, so we always keep it quiet, but I have made him some vegan breakfast, and he's always really grateful. So his own cooking must be horrendous if he thought mine was all right. But yeah, I do quite a good cooked breakfast, don't I? All right, then maybe I don't. I thought I did. So yeah, right. I'm got tin to torture.
Yeah.
Yeah. That's funny. Yeah, keep it coming. Yeah, weekly weigh-in. See, Gareth's up for it. Who's up for a weekly weigh-in then? Not like straight away, maybe, because I don't want to rush into this. I think we need a few more weeks of gluttony.
Don't get into this. This is not what we want to be doing. This is a time for
celebration.
Yeah, this is a time to be at home and chilled out, not thinking of.
I don't know. What do we think? We'll maybe look. Go on.
I was going to say about the podcast.
Oh yeah. So, look at Alison, bless her. No way in. We can do this together, Alison. Come on, I'm up for it. We'll
Lloyd,
do it.
I'm with you.
What's Lloyd saying?
No.
I think the Weybridges are closed. Okay, well, those that want to join in, we could do it in a few weeks. When we know we're going back out and we have to face people again, we could maybe start a rollout then of like, I don't know, Slimming World's already got a name. We'll have to have a name for it. And yeah, we could have a weigh-in, and whoever wins at the end, I wonder what prize we could get.
I'll just put this out there now.
A Caddock.
I won't be taking part.
You're really good at losing weight.
I'm putting it out there. This is not the time. It's the time to be together and happy and not thinking about stuff like that. So I won't be. Feel free if you want to join in with Karina's campaign. But
Hi, Kev. Kev Andrews has dropped in. Okay, well, those of you that want to join in, we can do it. I'm up for it. I think it'll be good. Yeah, here we diet. Yeah, here we diet. Here we leave it with me. We'll do it. So if we start, right, I'll tell you what we're going to do. We're going to start this week. If you've got a dog or a cat or even a child, we'll start with an exercise program involving your pet or your child, and that can be the start of it. And then we'll run in there to the weight loss. Right, I'm up for it. Tin to Tiny. Lena Karina. Yeah, good one, Lloyd, yeah. I need to, seriously, because it's all gone badly wrong recently. I've just found myself eating chocolate and ice creams. I love ice lollies. I've got an addiction to them.
And what did you want for tea tomorrow?
Fish and chips. Yeah.
I rest my case, your worship.
Yeah. I don't know. I need to do something. Mrs. Motivator. I won't be jumping about doing exercises in front of this. I know that won't be happening. But I'm happy to lead the way with a weigh-in. Yeah, I think we'll do it in a few weeks. Those that want to join in, because it is easier when other people are doing it and you've got that motivation. It's like that sort of group shaming mentality that sort of motivates you to do it, doesn't it?
I wouldn't
Yes.
know. I've never done it.
No, but you've lost weight in the past.
Yeah, but
You've
never
done
again.
really well. No, you're quite good at it. We could all set a target. Yeah, cool. Right, well, that's another idea then. Right, well, I could see you two doing exercise classes. I don't think you really could, though, could you? Because that would be really quite funny and embarrassing. And I certainly, no, I'm about as
See,
flexible.
you're getting rid of people. Gail, on that note, I'm gone.
It's past Gail's bedtime.
Past my bedtime.
Oh, Easter eggs. Tracy, she's in my camp. Oh, do you know what? A local chippy is that. Oh, Tracy and Simon will be happy. Do you know what? I haven't actually bought any Easter eggs. Has anyone bought Easter eggs? In fact, Ian from Caravan and Motorhome Gossip, Ian and his family have bought eggs several times over because they've done what I normally do, and that's buy their eggs, and then because they've got bored, they've eaten them, and then they've gone out and bought more, and then they've eaten those. How many rounds of eggs are you guys on? Oh, I tell you what, mini eggs. I need some. I love mini eggs. I need some mini eggs. Has anyone bought any?
Anyway,
oh, a podcast.
on that note,
Sorry, yeah. Gareth asking about the podcast.
well, it's something new to us. We've never seen it before, and we were just thinking about putting something together. Would anybody be interested in listening to that? I don't know. It's
I'll tell you some more of my childhood stories.
it's just an idea that we've been toying with whilst we've been sat around talking about sort of topical bits about caravanning, what's going on, and
Take
everything
care,
else.
Mark. I think Mark's off to do some bits, so see you in a bit, Mark. Take care.
So it's not something that I've ever really looked at. Obviously, I've seen other people have done bits and pieces, but for me, it's more of a driving to work, stick something on, and listen to a podcast. I don't know. Would you just sit and listen as you're hoovering the house or something? But
Yeah, it's funny
we thought
because
we'd give it.
you quite like them. Jules is one of these people that he does like background noise just to drown my voice out. But Jules does like noise, don't you? So, which I don't. I don't know. There's something to me. I like silence. But yeah, it's one of those, isn't it? So, is that Anne Shirley that's off?
So we were thinking
yeah.
about doing something. So that was it really. We haven't got any gear for it particularly, but from the bits and research that I've done, we can make do with what we've got, I think. So.
And people are asking if I know this was asked before if Ian stopped vlogging, and
Oh, was somebody asking?
yeah, and he sort of didn't answer, and we've spoken to Ian. I don't know if he actually wants to post any comment himself about it, but he hasn't stopped vlogging. I mean, Ian, obviously, he does work full time. He works 6 days a week, bless him. Just because his family's that bad, he has to keep out of the house. But no, the Hardhams are lovely. They are genuine friends of ours, and we spend quite a bit of time with them when we can. But Ian does work full time, 6 days a week. And Zoe, she works in a school. She works with special needs children, and then they've got two children of their own
So
who
they've got the
are
family to
alive
sort
little
out.
characters.
So they've always managed it.
So they are very busy. So and as we know, gathering content is really time consuming. It's also very expensive. You know, gathering content costs money. And I think Ian's had to sort of balance his family life around gathering content. So what he has done is focused on his website. So I don't know if any of you see his website, but so his website is obviously Caravan and Motorhome Gossip, and he puts out a lot of stuff on there, which is his main focus now. He does still go to the shows. We're still in contact with him. He still sees what's going on, but in terms of like his social media presence, he's not on there as much as he'd like to be, simply because work. And right now, because his job is delivering pharmaceutical drugs, Ian is absolutely snowed under. So he's literally exhausted, bless him. So it's not that he's given up. It's just right now he's got other things, unfortunately, that have taken precedence. So I think we can all relate to that. I was hoping he might do a comeback with Jules at some point, because the two overweight men in a two-berth caravan vlog was brilliant. That gave us a right chuckle.
I think it comes to a point sometimes where you've got to choose your battles.
Bye, Hitch Up and Toe. See you soon, guys.
And you know, your work-life balance, even doing this, it can be quite tough, especially now with everything that's going on, the restrictions that are put in place. So he's gone very quiet. I'm sure he's still watching and listening.
He's still there in the background, don't you worry. But yeah, that's sort of what he's up to.
He's still there.
Yeah, maybe if the
there's plenty of videos that you can go back and watch of him if you miss him.
Yeah, if you miss his dulcet tones,
send him some love.
Yeah, but I mean, hopefully we've no idea genuinely about the NEC this year. I genuinely hope that goes ahead because I love those shows. I love going to them. I love getting the content. I love seeing all the stuff. I love the meetups. I genuinely love the shows. What will happen this year, I don't know. And as soon as I know, I'll keep you guys informed because I know we absolutely, do love going to them. And you never know, if we get there this year, Jules and Ian may do a rerun of one of their vlogs of two overweight men doing something else in a tent, perhaps.
It depends if Ian takes your challenge up.
Yeah, you and Ian, you might look like sort of, I don't know.
I'll still be the size I am.
Two slim blokes in a trailer tent. So, yeah, but so that's what's going on with Ian, really. Sure he won't mind me saying, and if he does, I'm sorry, Ian, I've just sort of said it as usual. So, yeah, super. Right, well, what we'll do is, Jules needs to get his tea. I'm going to let Fudge out for his nighttime fudgy poo and fudgy wee. He's got to go out and do his big boy's business.
TMI.
Yeah, and what we'll do then is, if you want to join in on the bingo next Friday, same time and same place, then do your bingo card, email it to us, herewetow@yahoo.com. We've got 2 more prizes. Again, if we get any more prizes, absolutely brilliant. But at the moment, obviously, all those businesses, they're not up and running, so it's unlikely that we're going to get contacted by anyone that wishes to donate anything. So at the moment, it's a big thanks to Collapse and a big thanks to Summerswood for next week. And otherwise, I think that's about it, really.
We're doing a Twitter?
Yeah, Twitter next week. We will be on Twitter Monday at 12 o'clock and Wednesday at 12 o'clock, where I shall continue to tell you about my tales.
Regale you
with my tales. Well, Twitter's a bit more informal. I quite like telling you about my Twitter tales.
Yeah, and we only get about 10 people watching. So
yeah, we do. I told everyone about the sheriff and what was another one? Oh, my leg, burning my leg and cutting my leg open being a donkey. Yeah, if you want some hilarious family tales of the Phillips family, then yeah, Monday, 12 o'clock on Twitter. But otherwise, we really appreciate everyone that's joined us. Thank you.
Yeah, and if you are still here and you've liked it, please do hit the thumbs. As always, the usual thing every YouTuber says, it helps the YouTube algorithm.
Preferably the thumbs up, but if it's a down, it's a down. And
if it's a down, hit it twice. That'll really help.
Give us double down. But yeah, we'll live to fight another day. So, yeah, thanks, everybody. We really appreciate everyone joining us. Gareth, I'll get in touch with you for your address to send you the Collapse prize. And if you're really lucky, we might just turn up at your house and move in with you like we've done with several other people when we've found out where they live. Just kidding. So, yeah, that's super. Right, is that it? Yeah. So,
absolutely.
Good night, everyone. Seriously, really appreciate it. Stick together.
Hello.
Stay positive. And yeah, let's just keep smiling. I've not really got any more great words other than that.
Thanks for joining us. Thanks for watching. And we'll see you
in the next one.
Bye, guys.
Night, guys.